Ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new year. 2023 is finally here, and with that we have a brand new vehicle, and this is the Western Powersurge. Now, as you can see, it's a pretty cool bike, but I'm going to tell you a few facts about it. It's actually fully electric. Yes guys, this car makes literally zero noise. Well, actually it does make a noise. It's this strange futuristic alien sound almost, with the electric motor and everything, and let's just say it's very, very fast. So in today's video, I'm going to be customizing it and then reviewing it. And just from first glance and first trying it out for only a few minutes here, I think we have an absolute banger on our hands. And Rockstar just completely treated us for this new year. But if you go on to enjoy this video, smash like and subscribe. And without further ado, guys, let's just jump straight into the customization. So we are now just pulling up to the Los Santos custom shop, and we're going to customize this bad boy, and hopefully there is a good amount of customization options, as some of the other cars in this DLC, not many customization options, or good ones anyway. So we're just going to max out the armor straight off the bat. Then for the bodywork, what does this actually do? This changes the front sides of the motorcycle. I think we are actually going to go with that, the electric feature side fairing. Then we're going to max out the brakes, obviously, because we're doing a little performance test at the end of the video. Then we're going to max out the engine as well. Not even that expensive. Next, we're going to go for the fairing. Where does that add anything? So it adds it right on the top, just above the headlights. So I think what we're going to go with, oh, it's quite a lot of cool options. That one's actually kind of nifty, although actually I take that back, looks straight from China. This one's quite cool. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the electric power fairing. I do like this one, but I'm going to just make it extreme. Electric power fairing for $3,000. Next, for the frame, what does this actually change? This just changes the color of the frame. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick with the stock frame, as that looks black to me. Maybe it's carbon, not 100% sure, don't really care, won't lie. Next, we're going to move on to the mudguards. So let's see how much this actually changes. I know these will be above the wheels. So the primary front mudguard it just changes the color once again. What is the race mudguard actually changes how the mudguard looks. It's much bigger, and it actually matches the one at the back. So I think I'm going to go with the race front mudguard. Then for the front seat, this is probably going to be quite a small change, obviously, because my character's fat ass is blocking it. So let's see, we've got the stock seat with the pattern. Looks quite nice. Patterns just looks like just some lines, I guess. The alt stock, you know, it's like marginally different, adds a bit more texture to that rear bit there, that little lip at the end. I'm just going to speed through some of these because they look really similar. Like the extended seat, does that actually add anything? I think it does. Adds this little extended piece of fabric, so if you have an uber fat passenger, then they'll be able to fit on there nice and snug. We've got the back padded seat, which actually looks pretty nice. Then we've got the one with the pattern on it. Then we've got the ribbed seat. That actually looks pretty nice. Maybe with the pattern actually would look even better. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The chopped seat, oh, that just looks a bit weird. There's too much space between the end of the seat and the wheel. Just doesn't look right there. The stick seat also looks quite cool. And that is it. I think what we're going to go with is we're going to go with the ribbed seat with the pattern. I quite like the look of the pattern, so we're going to add the pattern on there. Then for the fuel tank, that just adds this bit at the front. So that's the fuel tank there. Let's see, it does change it actually quite a bit. So if I'm going to go with something a bit more streamlined, or do we go for something like that? That does like change the whole flow and style of the motorbike. These changes are big changes. So I think we're actually going to go with the electric power tank. I'm not a huge fan of this huge bulky bit with the future tank. So we're going to go with the power tank. That actually does look pretty nice. It still has that bit of like black accents and whatnot on it. So looks pretty good. We're going to go with that. Then for the horn, we're going to keep it standard. No point wasting money there. Then the xenon headlights. Now, one thing I would like Rockstar, if Rockstar are watching, they won't be. They need to add underglow for motorcycles, because I feel like some of these motorbikes would look really good with some underglow. Moving on to the liveries now. Let's see if we can really pop this bike, because it looks kind of standard at the moment. Looks alright. So let's just quickly cycle through some of the liveries. This one's, you know, just adds this little Western sticker on the back. Love Fist does actually look pretty good with all the skulls and shit. That looks pretty nice. Then Lost MC, very subtle, but I do actually like the logo. I think it's really dope. Then the Dazzle camo, That's actually one of my favorites, you know, the nice little abstract design and whatnot. The shark mouth one, you know, if I was 12, I would like this, but I'm not 12. So it's not really my Kasama, this Japanese style with the like Chinese Japanese writing and this like sick kitten on the front was kind of cool. Then Western classic, almost like a rally livery or a racing livery maybe. Then we've got Classic Racer, which adds the cigarette sponsor and this other sponsor. Don't know what company that is. Then the number 33 with some red stripes. That's alright. No, it doesn't really go well with this color though. I think I'm going to change the color. Then we've got the Patriot. Looks, I actually quite like the look of that, although I'm not an American, so I can't really do that. Then the Patriot Alternative. That actually looks pretty good, I won't even lie. But I think I'm going to go with the Dazzle Camo. I think that's just, it's sort of simple. It'll be easy to make the bike look good, you know what I mean? So we're going to go down Pass Loss and Theft Protection. Mirrors, we're going to add the racing mirrors, a lot more streamlined and stuff. Then for the plate, I think we're just going to go down for the free one at the bottom. Then for the rear mudguards, I think we might keep it stock, you know, because it matches the one at the front. I think it'd look a bit weird if we had different ones at the front and the back. Then for the respray, obviously I'm not gonna go with chrome. I just like checking how it would look with chrome. Let's see what sort of color this camo is. You see how easy it is to make this camo look really nice. I think we're gonna go with a bold color for this bike. So let's see. I don't think I'm gonna go with brown. That's a bit of a depressing color. White is pretty nice. So I think we're gonna do a combination. We're gonna get the metallic color on first, the base color. Then we're gonna get a pearlescent on top. I think what we're gonna do, actually the red looks really sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go with just standard red, and then we're gonna add pearlescent of like another orange or red, and I think that would look really sick. Yeah, like look, you have this bright orange, there's a little bit of tinge as you can see there, looks really dope. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with in your face, very subtle changes, but you know, still looks pretty good. Then we're gonna go for the wheels. Now, one thing I don't like about this is having different wheels on the front and back. I think that just looks retarded. So we're gonna go with the same wheels on the front and back, but we need to go through some of these options here, as I don't really buy motorbikes in this game. I should do, because I'm really missing out. There's quite a lot of cool looking ones, but don't really buy them. So I'm not really sure what sort of wheels we actually have. I think we're actually gonna go, I just saw ones that looked really nice there. Yeah, the Romper Racing. We're gonna go with those. Then we're gonna color them in, I think we're gonna go red for those as well. Then for the tire design, there's no tire design for those. Add some bulletproof. Then red tire smoke for those. Is it the same wheels back and front? Oh no, right, so we need to change the rear wheel as well. Do we? Wait, it looks the same to me. Wait, no, I think it is different. What one did I go with? I can't remember. Oh, it was Romper Racing. Yeah, there we go. That looks really good. Yeah, it actually looks really solid. I'm really happy with that. Then the wheel color for those, oh, it changes for back and front. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish you could do different colors for the back and front, because I would have definitely gone with black at the rear, and that would have looked absolutely sick. But, you know, whatever. And that is the completed bike. Looks pretty good. So now we're just going to go test this bad boy out. I'm going to go just drive it about, maybe do a race or two, and then give you my final thoughts on it and tell you whether you should buy it or not. And from my first few seconds, I think you should. But I'm going to go drive it about for a bit, and I'll come back with some results. So after driving the bike around for a bit, I truly believe this is the best all-round bike in the entire game. Its acceleration is extremely good, and the bike seems to max out around 145 miles per hour in long corners and straights. Wheelies are also really easy to perform and can give you huge speed boosts. I've seen this bike go up to like 155, 165 when wheeling, which is pretty damn good. The handling is also a huge part of why this bike is really good. It's pretty responsive and it can hold any corner very easily. Now, the only downside I would say about this bike is there is no engine sound, no true engine sound. But that's obviously because it's fully electric, so there won't really be a cool engine sound. But for only $1,605,000, you would be getting yourself one of the best vehicles in the entire game. So what's my conclusion? Well, you should definitely be picking up this brand new Powersurge bike right now. But that's all for today's video. Like, subscribe, and like always guys, take care everyone.